What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Monica, and in my mind, it is fall. I know it's not officially fall, like calendar-wise, for a little over a week from now, but you know what? The mornings and the evenings are cooler, the weather is a little bit more mild, so in my mind, it is fall. So as you can see, I've got my coffee because today we're going to be decorating for fall. I'm going to turn my house into an autumnal oasis. I'm very excited. I do this video every year and I look forward to it every single year because it is so much fun to do this with you guys. I have my The Joy Club Autumn Essentials from this year on. This is the first thing that arrived from that collection. I ordered a ton of other things. So yeah, I guess that is it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into decorating. I'm very excited. Probably gonna start off in the kitchen and then make my way all around my house from there. So I guess grab your coffee and let's decorate together. All right, so starting at the kitchen table as always, I'm going to remove my summery spring faux arrangement and put my more understated fall arrangement here. Love this. I got it at Dollar General a couple years ago and it matches the vibe that I keep wanting to have, which is like, I like the rust, I like the sage, but I also like to have a little bit of dusty pink and some more neutrals as well, and I feel like this covers it, so I love this and have for quite a long time. I don't know if they still sell something like it, but maybe they do, and if so, I think it was like $5 at the time. Then I'm gonna remove my very bland white napkins and put in actually some leftover napkins I had from last year that I've already organized. These I got last year from the Dollar Tree and I didn't feel like I needed to buy any more. And I didn't realize until I was unloading everything from my fall box that these are already in order. So I don't have to do anything with them. I just have to stick them in, which is exciting. And that'll complete the kitchen table. All right, so I have my very cute little towel set up, but this is not very fall, so I'm going to take these down for now. We'll see them again next year because I think I'm also gonna put some Christmas ones up when that comes. For fall, I'm going to put these. I got these from Target last year. By the way, I'm using almost all already purchased things in the past. I really didn't buy anything new this year except for some things for my front porch, which we'll get to. But these I got from Target. They're from the Threshold brand. I don't know if they still sell them, but I love the color. I feel like it just covers the rusty orangish color, like muted, and then some like dusty rose. So I love these, and they're also really good like at what they're supposed to do, cleaning stuff up. So love these. Now we have made it to my mug tree. This is something new that I did last year where I replaced all the mugs that I kind of circulate throughout the regular year, like non-holiday, non-fall times, and what I do is I completely replace them with seasonal mugs, and this is something I love to do. This one I don't want to put away. This is like one of my favorite mugs ever. Thomas got this for me from Walmart of all places, and it is so cute, so I like to keep that out all the time. But what I like to do is I'll move that one, and I'm going to take all these off, and we'll see them again, but not for a bit. and I take my fall mugs. I love my fall mugs. This one is one of my favorites. It's very fall. I love fall, not huge into Halloween except for a few like cute ghosts and stuff, so most of my decor is very, very fall, but some of my mugs are cute, like Halloween-y-ish, but I love this. I don't know if it's still available. I think it's from, yeah, Hearth and Hand from Target last year. It's just so pretty. And then this is also from Hearth and Hand last year. If they have them, I'll link them down below or something similar if I can find something similar, but honestly, I didn't feel the need to purchase anything this year except for my front porch because I pretty much got it covered. This one I actually made. I can't like sell it or anything because it's got trademark stuff all over it that I am not allowed to sell, but I love this. It says, I just want to watch Gilmore Girls and listen to Taylor Swift, and it has Taylor Swift's like fall-ish albums. So yeah. Then I have two more. One's gonna go in the front, and I kind of want it to be this one, this Home Buddy one from the Joy Club last year. I don't think she's still selling it, unfortunately, but I love it. So that was gonna go in the front. And then my cute little ghost holding the pumpkin. See, like, this is what I'm talking about. This is the stuff that I love. It's a little bit spookier, but not really spooky at all because it's so cute. This one's gonna go on the back corner right here. And then I'm gonna put Home Buddy right here. Gonna move this one out of the way for now and put the M where that one was. And to finish off the kitchen, I'm going to replace my kind of all year round candle from Belle, You Had Me at Coffee. My favorite coffee scent. This probably could be a fall scent, but she sells it all year round, and I'm gonna take one that I got actually last year. All my candles I have on hand are from last year, and this one is called Hey There Pumpkin. I think that she brings these back every year. I will, like I said, link everything I can below, but this is my favorite candle company. It's clean, and by clean I mean they don't use any harmful ingredients. She is a breast cancer survivor, and when she had breast cancer, she like kind of started investigating all of her products, seeing what triggers were in the products she had around the house, and candles were a big thing. So all of her candles are very, very clean, very simple ingredients, and they have the best scent throw. They're based locally in Leeds, so I love her. I love her as a person, and I love her brand, so I'm excited to put this out. Thomas is gonna love that. He loves a good pumpkin-y scent, and honestly, so do I, especially in the kitchen. And now it is time to put a seasonal soap in the kitchen. I'm gonna be using this one from Delta Home, which is a brand that you can get at the Dollar Tree. I love this brand so much. I have this in Spiced Pumpkin. This is from last year, as you can see, because it's been half used, maybe a little bit more. And then I'm gonna use another fall scent from the brand, and I'm gonna put that in the guest bathroom. But for now, I'm gonna put this here. And I know candy corn is very divisive. I myself am a candy corn person, so I always have it out. And oops, I'm dumping it everywhere. And so I'm gonna put half of that in here, and then I'm gonna put some of these creamed pumpkins. These, treasure. So I love these. I really kind of got Thomas into candy corn and like the mellow cream pumpkins, as they call them. When we got together, he wasn't really like into it. He didn't think it was bad, but he always forgot about it. And so now it's kind of become a tradition to put it out every year. And and so that's what I like to do. I kind of like to stuff it so it doesn't always close right. But you know what? It's okay. And so I like to take this down and put the pumpkin up here. Just, I don't know. I think it's really cute. I think I got that from the Dollar Tree like 5 years ago. I've had it forever. One of my best finds. It's super, super solid. And it's like a ceramic type thing. I love it so much. All right, so now we are at the mantle, and I'm gonna do what I did last year, where I have these two different types of garland. I got them from Walmart of all places. They actually have a surprisingly good garland, and what I did was I intertwined them and then hung them from the mantle, and I left them intertwined because I was like, I really liked how everything looked last year. So I'm gonna just hook it, and then I'm going to, I think, hook it over here, and then bring it up in the center. There we go. And then I'm gonna keep this white elephant up. We just like it. We're Alabama fans, so it's kind of like an understated little mascot, and I wanna keep him up, but I'm gonna put my little rose gold pumpkins. Ugh, I love the rose gold up here. One of them over there, and the other one by our camera, because I feel like that'll draw in the garland nicely. Oh yeah, I love that. Okay, I definitely am gonna put some more of that garland over here, but before we do that, I I need to change out a few things. I'm gonna take my little flower pitcher down and my almost like church-like mirror thing down. Oh, this is my coaster for my coffee. I'm gonna move that. This I'm leaving out because it was a gift. It's really cool. It's a bunch of different types of dirt and sand from Georgia, like the state, not the country. But I want to leave that out, and it kind of goes with the coloring, so I like keeping it on anyway. I'm not going to use any of my cubby holes for decoration. I don't think I did last year. If I did, there was just maybe just a few, but all my records are in there, so I'm just going to leave that how it is, and all the decorating is going to happen up here. I'm going to stick this back here. I actually bought and kind of arranged this last year. I bought the Foliage and the Vase separately. I got them both from World Market, and I love them. As you can see, being packed away in the attic has kind of messed with the structure of how it was when I originally arranged it, so I'm having to mess with it a little bit. But I love this. It really goes with the dusty pink I really got into last year and I'm still very into. So I'm definitely going to put that out. I do want to put a pumpkin up. I have a plethora of pumpkins. I think, do I want to put it there? Or do I want to back it up? Let me see what it looks like backed up. Okay, I think I like it backed up, and then I'm gonna do garland again. And this is just like one type of garland. I didn't have enough of the other kind that I intertwined on the mantle itself, so we're just making it work. I'm kind of just gonna wedge it under things because I don't really want to use tape on my furniture if I can avoid it. Perfect. Now it's time to switch out candles. I got this one in here from Golden Belle, of course, Summer Nights. Very not autumn themed. I'm going to take this out and we'll have it for next year. And then I'm gonna put in this candle from last year's Bailey Bee collection. She is the owner of my other favorite candle company that is based out of North Carolina. Also very, very clean. And so I love these candle companies so much. They're my two favorites. I've been buying them exclusively for like 2 years at this point. And Toasted Ghost is one of my favorite autumn scents from her. I believe she releases it every year. This is, of course, as you can see from last year. Love the color of the component. I think she changes the color of the component every year, just slightly, but this matches perfectly, and I have either just enough for the season or I may have to buy another one close to the end of the season, but for now this is perfect. I'm going to put it in here for now. We'll see if I stick with that, if I want the color of the component to actually be more visible. But this was something that my grandfather made, so I kind of want to keep it out on display. And so, yeah, but we'll kind of see as we see. I think it looks nice like that though. We'll see, we'll see. To finish up the living room, I need to take out this very springy, summery blanket, and I'm going to replace it with this one. This is a very cute mushroom blanket that matches my vibe and my theme, and I'm going to put that in here. I also do want to keep that one. I think I'm going to re-roll that here in a second because I want it to kind of stick out like this, but that's one of my favorite blankets. It's a perfect sage green, which wraps in kind of a theme I also like to keep in every single year when I decorate. Even if I'm dabbling into other colors like I've done this year and last year, I still want to have some sage green, so I'm going to re-roll this, I think. There we go. That looks just a little bit better. All right, so now I'm in the office and it is time to change out these pillows. I decided last year I wanted to get more seasonal pillows in here, and I am still on that train. So I'm gonna pull these springy and summery pillows and replace them with more fall themed ones. It's kind of funny. These orange ones I mentioned last year, these orange ones are the same as the green ones. They're just a different color, and I didn't realize that until I actually was decorating last year, so that's pretty funny. But I love them. I got them in a 2-pack from TJ Maxx. And this pillow was such a find last year. I got it from Target. Isn't it so pretty? I love it. It's like a pumpkin, but not entirely a pumpkin, so I love it so much. Okay, so now I'm at my little background green display thing. I do think I'm gonna keep that. I was thinking I would change it out, but actually it's very, very fall, even though I've been using it for the rest of the year ever since I got it. But it also matches the pillows that I just put on my futon perfectly. So I'm gonna leave that and then just change out some other things on here and just put like a little touch of fall. now it's time to change out the candle. I am running out of candles. I think I'm gonna have to buy one, but this is Sorrento 23. This is from Bailey B last year, I think. It smells so good, but it's very summery, so I'm going to switch it out with Golden Belle Breakfast in Bed. This smells so good. Thomas and I are in here a lot because he's in grad school, so if we want to light it, he'll definitely like this smell, and it'll just smell really cozy, which is what this room gives anyway. So I think this will be perfect, and I think that's gonna complete that so nicely. All right, so I'm in the guest bathroom now. I'm just gonna change out a few things, including this fresh linen candle. This is actually an empty, so I need to put it in my empties bin, but I love this for the bathroom. It's perfect, smells so good. And I'm gonna pull this with my very summer colored soap, and I'm gonna put my little ghost dispenser in its place. So cute. By the way, this is the scent that I put in my ghost dispenser. It is Crisp Apple from Delta Home, that same brand that I use in the kitchen that's from the Dollar Tree. This is probably one of my favorite fall scents. I just love an apple scent. So I probably will have to repurchase this because this was about halfway through when I went to refill my ghost dispenser. But yeah, love this stuff. So good. Underrated brand slash line from the Dollar Tree. And then for my candle in here, I'm gonna put a tea light in this component. This was originally a full candle, but once I burned through it, I cleaned it out so I could use it for tea lights because it's just so cute, and it's perfect for in here because it's very small. And the tea light I'm gonna be using is from Luminessence. I'm using the scent Harvest Berry. This is also from the Dollar Tree. These, I don't think they're a super clean brand, I'm just gonna be honest, but they're perfect for tea lights because they burn for a very little amount of time, so I'm okay with that-ish. But yeah, it is perfect, and they actually do have a pretty nice scent throw, so I just like to literally just slide it in there. So this is our front entrance area. I love to hang little lights here. These are the cutest like maple leaf lights I got from Dollar Tree. They have lasted 3 years at this point. You just have to change out the battery, so they're nice and bright. I like to hide the battery back behind the pictures on this because, you know, then it's not such an eyesore. But I do think I'm gonna have to use, I'm gonna have to use tape with this one, which is fine. I'm going to have to actually get a few more candles than I realized because typically I put the pumpkin candle here, but I wanted to put that in the guest bathroom. And so I'm gonna have to get another one for my bedroom, and I'll put the one for the bedroom here for now, and then I'll switch that out because I kind of like to use a candle to cover up any sort of imperfection that comes from using tape. I'm gonna do the same thing over here, hide the battery pack, and kind of meet it, and that's where the candle will come into play, I think. Or I could put a pumpkin here. That's an idea. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get one of my many pumpkins and actually put it here because I don't want that much scent in the main area, you know? I'm gonna move this for now. That's my grandmother's, so that's why that's out. I'm gonna scooch this back. I think I'm actually gonna use this pumpkin because I wanna bookend it with some other pumpkins, but I feel like that'll kind of conceal it nicely, especially if I bring it up a little. I'm gonna use these two little matching pumpkins and bookend them, kind of move the picture frames back gently and put them there. Oh, that looks so nice. Now I'm gonna turn on the lights. It's gonna bring it all together. Oh yeah, that looks so cute. I love to go to Publix and buy their individual like bouquets. They're not really bouquets because you make your own bouquets out of them. It's very similar to what Trader Joe's does, but Publix is a lot closer and sometimes a little bit cheaper. It kind of just depends. So I love to buy individual flowers. And so I made one arrangement with sunflowers and like tulips and baby's breath. And then this arrangement that I'm gonna put in here, I did actually buy most of it together because I just loved the color scheme. I love purple in the fall. I love it all the time, but I love like this like muted purpley and then like a little bit of light lilac. And so I bought just the bouquet, and then I put my own little spin on it, put some baby's breath, rearranged some of the flowers in the original bouquet, and this is gonna go in here. I do think I want to actually push this back though, and because this is a massive vase. I love it. I got it at Nordstrom Rack of all places. It's a little reflective. It's also great for huge bouquets. I need to switch out this candle, but like I've mentioned, I need to actually go buy some more candles. So that candle isn't gonna get switched out yet. I'll have to get a couple more. I may get 1 or 2 from Leafy or 1 or 2 from Golden Belle, or mix and match, we'll kind of see. And then I'm gonna put this here. This is going to house some candy corn. And then I want to bookend the dining room table and put this over here. This is from Martha Stewart last year. I have so many pumpkins, guys. And then this one I've had for a while now, and I just kind of want to bookend that. It is so pretty. I love that. And that way I don't think it's too busy, but it's perfect. So I'm gonna finish this off actually by putting the remainder of the candy corn I had in here. Perfect. All right, so now we are in the master bedroom. I'm just gonna pull this and put my other flower arrangement that I made in here. I love sunflowers in the fall. I just think they're so pretty, plus they're Roy's favorite flowers, right? So then I'm gonna switch out my candle here. This is Ocean Air by Golden Belle, so definitely not fall vibes. This is my last autumn candle I had on hand from last year, so I definitely need to get a couple more. But this is Golden Harvest by Leafy, one of my favorites. I love putting it in the bedroom, so I'm definitely going to put it here. All right, to complete this little area right here, I do want to use my last string of maple leaf lights. I usually kind of stretch it, but it's not very long, so this here I think what I'm going to do is weave it, and that'll use like the perfect amount, and then I can hide the battery pack there. I feel like that's kind of genius. What do we think? Do we like that? Ooh. I think I like that. Okay, so I changed my shirt. It is actually a Joy Club launch from last year. It's so cute. It says, "Ain't no rest for the reading." I love it. It's so cute. Anyway, I knew I needed to change if I was gonna come out here and decorate because it's still a little toasty. But I'm very excited for the front porch. The only downside is that I forgot my wreath for the front door for fall in the attic. And I can't get up there by myself because I'm too short to get to the ladder after I pull the thing down. So I'm gonna have to wait for Thomas to get home to get that, and then I'll show you the final result with that. But for now, we're gonna do everything else. I'm very excited. I have some new things, like I got cinnamon brooms. How fun is that? I also got some mums, very cute, and then I got some new stuff from at home that I actually included in a recent video that I'll link if you wanna go see it. It's very fun. But yeah, I'm really excited. I am gonna shut this for now, even though it's gonna reflect, so I can decorate. So starting in this corner, I'm gonna put a cinnamon broom there. I have one for each side, and then I'm gonna put one of the mums there. I feel like that's just gonna complete the front porch so nicely. Look at the cute little man they put in there, the little scarecrow. That's so cute. Of course, I'm gonna change out my watermelon front door mat because it is not fall at all. And we are going to put this one down that I got from at home. Ugh, that looks so good. I love the deep like burgundy color, and I think it goes so nicely with the undermat and the mums and the cinnamon brooms. Oh, that is so cute. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So along with the front door mat, I also got 2 of these pillows this year. Those are the only new things I got. I wanted to put them on our chairs. These are relatively new. We did not have them until probably about a month and a half, 2 months ago. So I wanted to get something just for fun. I know they're kind of beige and boring, but the rest of it is pretty like colorful, and oh my gosh, I love that. I was worried that it wasn't going to look good, but it does in fact look good. I love that. So now I'm gonna do the other one. Oh yeah, that looks so good. Okay, oh my goodness, this is looking so good. Okay, normally I don't do like a scene right after I decorate each part because that would take forever, and I do like one final showing at the end. But I just had to jump on and say that this is my favorite way I've done the front porch, like in all of my decorating years. The only thing that's gonna really complete it is the wreath I have. That'll make it look so nice because it's more neutral, so it'll kind of go with this, but it's also very foliagey. It'll go nicely with the cinnamon brooms and the mums. I love it. I know you can't see the mums very much, but this is perfect. All right, so that is it for today's video. I decided to do my outro outside because it's actually really getting nice, and I'm still sipping on my coffee about 2.5 hours later. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really excited with how the front porch turned out. Part of the reason I wanted to sit out here was because it's so cute, and the temperature certainly does not hurt because it just feels so nice and it smells good with the actual outside. And the cinnamon brooms are making it smell really, really nice. Those were only 2 for $10 at Publix, so I love that. I also got the mums from Publix too, and those were $9, so highly recommend that. Was loving their flower selection and their other stuff as well. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and also subscribe to my channel if you have not already. We love fall over here. I have done this video for 3 years now. This is the 3rd year, so if you want to see similar videos with slightly different decorating, definitely go check those out. You can also check out my fall playlist if you're in the fall binging watching mood. I have a ton of videos from past years under that playlist. I'll be adding more to that playlist this year as well because it is officially fall on my channel, so I hope you guys are excited about that. If this is the first time that you're stumbling across my channel though, definitely go check out the rest of it, see if you like what I put out there. I do beauty, I do lifestyle. Like I said, fall is here, so you're definitely going to see a lot of fall content coming up. But if you do happen to like what I put out there, definitely subscribe like I said, because I would love to have you become a part of my family over here long term. That would mean the world to me. I do hope you guys have the best rest of your day, and I will go ahead and see you guys in my next video. Bye!